next 2 weeks, if you are in Winnipeg, this is a book that you need to have in your hand. Or maybe this book is the best book, Joff Schmidt, I have ever read.
I haven't read it yet, but like I'm the last person in the world who hasn't apparently, so I guess I better get on it.
Welcome back, Joff.
Thank you, Tracy. It's good to be back here. It's good to be back for another Fringe, and the biggest Fringe ever in Winnipeg, no less.
25 years.
25 years, 172 shows this year, which is something like 20 more shows than we had last year. They're pushing for 100,000 in ticket sales this year they're going to go for, so yeah, it'll be nuts.
How are you going to do it?
Well, we've got a crew of people out. Thankfully, I don't have to do this on my own because otherwise it would take me 6 months and I would go insane. But we have the CBC reviewing crew out again. Biggest crew ever for us too. 14 people. There are going to be 14 of us out there. We're going to start and go straight through the opening weekend and see all of the shows by the end of the opening weekend. Put reviews up on our website, cbc.ca/Winnipeg Fringe. They'll all be up there. We're going to be busy for a few days.
Yes, I think so. And so will we right here on Shaw TV, because we'll give you a little taste of some of the players in the Fringe. So let's go to your top 3 picks.
Yeah, I've got 3 shows that I saw actually even before the Winnipeg Fringe started in Toronto at the Toronto Fringe Festival, and these 3 were all great shows. So I'm going to start by recommending a show called Medicine by TJ Daw. Now, TJ Daw, Fringe Festival favorite, right? He's been a fave on the Fringe circuit since the late 90s, and for good reason. He's absolutely spectacular at what he does, which is basically one-man shows, kind of rapid fire, very smart, very funny. Medicine, I think, is one of his best shows, though. It's about a retreat that he did with Gabor Mate, who's a BC doctor, and the retreat involves, among other things, the use of a Peruvian shamanistic psychotropic drug. So, yeah, it gets pretty entertaining. The story is quite a trip, and it's really incredible. TJ Daw is in fine form, so Medicine, go see it, but go see it early because he will pack houses. He's very popular here, but definitely Medicine is worth checking out.
Cool. Okay, so what's up next?
All right, number 2, a show called Of Mice and Morrow and Jasp.
Once I built a theater, made it run, made them have a good time. Once I built a theater, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime?
Now, Morrow and Jasp are a clown duo. It's 2 women who play clown sisters, and what they do here, as you might guess from the title, is they take on Of Mice and Men, the Steinbeck novel. So it's clowns doing John Steinbeck. So if you didn't find Steinbeck funny the first time, which, you know, most people don't, you will find it funny this time. These 2 are really sharp. They're great clowns. It's super fun. Like when you're looking for just a really good fun show, Of Mice and Morrow and Jasp is great. They're very good at what they do. They're very funny, highly entertaining show.
Okay, and last but not least, this one I think comes from the land down under.
Oh, it most certainly does. A duo who have come all the way from Australia. They're a husband and wife team from Melbourne. They've come to Canada to do the Fringe tour. They're here in Winnipeg now. Their show is called The Ballad of Herbie Cox. And it's a great piece for people, especially who enjoy dance, because they're both dancers and really wonderful dancers. So basically what they did was they sort of interviewed their family and got the family history, and they tell that through bits of storytelling, bits of music, but largely through dance. So it's kind of telling the family history and the family story through a really physical medium. And it's wonderful. It's just beautiful to watch, and it's got the most adorable ending I think possibly that I've ever seen in a Fringe show, and I won't give away what it is, but it was beautiful. So anyway, it's a wonderful show. Highly recommend The Ballad of Herbie Cox.
Wow, well, you've done your homework once again. Joff Schmidt, CBC Radio. You can go to their website for all their reviews, or tune into Shaw TV and see some of the crazy people. Jay Williams will be covering the Fringe too as well, and Jay loved Morrow and Jasp.
Excellent.
But he's kind of crazy, wacky anyways. We're going to round up why I'm carrying around this book. I am trying to finish it off, which is, I don't want to finish it because then I know that I've read all 3 books. That's how bad it is. But there is a play, 50 Shades of Grey, and it's written by a local author, Ron Blick.
Yeah.
So it'll be something that you have to review and we'll talk about, but it's nothing to do with the book. I was very disappointed to learn that when I talked to Ron. Anyways, 50 Shades of Grey, that's my pick to go see, ladies. It is the Winnipeg Fringe. Go to the website, winnipegfringe.com. Thank you, Joff. We'll see you next week. A little tired and bleary-eyed, but nonetheless, he's awesome. Don't go away. More Fringe to follow.